What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, when Patrick Stewart showed up as Professor X in this most recent Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer, all it did was add fuel to the already raging fire that we were going to see a ton more of the Fox X-Men characters show up in this film. And while we are going to touch on Hugh Jackman's Wolverine briefly and the logic that he is coming back as well, the only Fox X-Men character that should be in this film is Deadpool, considering he's now part of the MCU proper, and we already know that Deadpool 3 is well underway. Well, last night when speaking to Variety, he was asked directly about cameoing in the upcoming Multiverse of Madness, and Ryan Reynolds tried to deny it best he could. We're going to break down exactly what he said and the update he offered about Deadpool 3, but first, if you could hit the subscribe button. We're still giving away PlayStation 5s all the way up to 1 million, and we're right around the corner from our next giveaway, so if you want to be entered to win, hit the sub button, drop a comment down below. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So last night he was at a special screening for his new movie, The Adam Project, and he was asked point blank by Variety if he was going to cameo as Deadpool in the upcoming Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is exactly what he said, quote, "I'm really not in the movie," and then when pressed further said, "I'm promising I'm not in the movie." Now, we know far too well at this point that Marvel's normal MO for all of their actors, well seasoned like Ryan Reynolds or not, is to have them completely deny when asked about any future appearances. But what I would say is that Deadpool's normal tone, the way he treats everything with irreverence, doesn't seem at all to match the tone that they're going for in Multiverse of Madness, even if it's for some quick comedic relief. Again, they're going for a whole sort of vibe here that doesn't seem like he would fit anyway. However, you have to admit that what we saw in the poster that everyone is claiming is Deadpool is probably the most convincing of the "hey, is that so-and-so in the poster" we've ever seen. And regardless of that's him or not, or his denial, with everybody coming back in a film called The Multiverse of Madness, I think it's a pretty easy bet, or a safe bet rather, that he's going to show up in an excellent way to cross him over. Again, even if it's for some short comedic relief, and maybe tone down his irreverence just a little bit. Now, when asked about Deadpool 3, he did say it was coming along, and we highly suspect that that will be in the next round of announcements alongside Fantastic Four, but sadly, as I've said multiple times at the channel, that's usually towards the end of the year, or the way they've been doing it for the last 2 or 3 years, so we may be way off that announcement, at least for the next part of the slate. Now, a lot of you have DM'd me asking about Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and I think there is some logic here, and I think this is the perfect video to bring it up. When Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige approached Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart at the same time about this film, and that's been confirmed by both sides, they turned it down because they intrinsically wanted to keep the story that had ended their chapter together. Logan, it's well documented at this point, they both walked away at the same time. Now, with the idea of variants being able to keep that story intact, we're going to see these versions, but they won't be the exact same ones. The Patrick Stewart that died during Logan's, that Professor X, is not the one we're getting here. Then I think it makes it a lot easier, especially if it's for a one-off and as cannon fodder for an absolutely demented Scarlet Witch. Hey, you can't have her say no more mutants if she doesn't have any mutants to fight against. We could get a classic House of M moment now with the involvement of these mutants. It kind of works perfectly for what Marvel needed to, lined up with Scarlet Witch's story. But listen, the short of it is, just because Ryan Reynolds vehemently denied this without even saying just kidding or implying anything, that's what they all do, and he doesn't want to give away any spoilers. The rest, just like everybody else, doesn't want to either. The safe money's on him being in the film, regardless of what he says, regardless if this is him or in the post or not. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below, how hype you are for Deadpool, and how hype is Doctor Strange right now, man? I am so excited for this film. I have watched the trailer about 1 billion times. We have a ton of Doctor Strange videos coming out. I have a banger coming out tomorrow. Can't wait to drop that one on you guys. Hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for all the content, and of course, that'll enter you for the giveaways. We're giving away PlayStation 5s every 20,000 subscribers, all the way up to 1 million as a thank you to the community. If you want to be entered to win, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a sub. Then comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. It's that simple. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.